All right, what is going on, everybody? We are live here at twitch.tv/Roxora098. We are testing out the new Explorer and Historic Anthology cards. We're going to be playing a whole bunch of different formats, a whole bunch of different decks. First one we're trying out tonight is the Heroic cards. So we got Favorite Hoplite here, and we've got Battlewise Hoplite. And I wanted to just kind of like, this was the one card that kind of like interested me, where I was like, why is this card here? Is this card good? Is this card even playable? I hadn't really seen it at all in Pioneer decks, but I figured let's take a look at it, see if it makes some waves here, at least for the time being. I don't think this card will be good once the rest of Pioneer's on here, but I don't know. I could be wrong. So we've got Favorite Hoplite. When you cast a spell that targets it, put a +1/+1 counter on it, prevent all damage that would be dealt to it this turn. And then Hoplite does the same thing, except it puts a +1/+1 counter on it, and then you scry 1. So we've got a bunch of Curious Obsessions and Staggering Insights, as well as protection spells, Dive Down, Slip Out the Back, and a bunch of other kind of evasive threats. We got Mistcloak Herald and Slitherblade. And we essentially have, you know, this kind of go wide and get attack and deck. Play Hoplite, play a Mystical Herald of some sorts, stick some enchantments onto it, get attacking, get drawing, get more protection spells, keep protecting them, and then rinse and repeat. So we've also got Adanta Vanguard here as a nice, kind of protective threat. Make disappear for some counter magic, and that's essentially the deck. Not too much going on here. Just kind of want to lean into Hoplite and Hoplite. and see how good these cards are in the current standings. So let's go ahead and get into the games. All right, here we are for our game one, and oh my gosh, we got a keeper here. We've got Slitherblade on 1, Curious Obsession plus Dive Down on turn 2. Do you even play Popper? Lol. I do not. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to shotgun this Hollow Fountain here, put a Curious Obsession on our Slitherblade, and go attacking. And we get to draw an extra card. Ooh, Staggering Insight number 2. Sure. Wow, this seems very fine. I don't think I'm going to use Slip Out the Back just to put a +1/+1 counter, right? I am gonna do it now. Yeah. Alright, so we do that. Put Staggering Insight here. Smack, gain 4 life. Draw 2 cards. We get another Slip Out the Back. Slip Out the Back seems to be really good. Yeah, this is really nice. Sorin, sure. So they can put a counter on something. Sure. They get a lifelink, which is nice, I guess. Can we get another dork? That would be nice. I think I am just still gonna put Staggering Insight here, just to draw extra cards. We could kill the Sorin, but again, at this point, like, they're at 9, like... yes, take the action. And I think I am just chilling. Now we have Favorite Hoplite here to kind of protect ourselves. Put a vampire onto the battlefield. You got it. What are you putting into play? Edgar, sure. So they probably pump one of these, right? Wow, they don't even pump. What are they doing? They got some counters. Sure. Out of raid. Oh, you were raiding. Nice. I think I just smack them, right? I play the Favorite Hoplite and smack. Smackety smack, smack, smack. I think I'm just drawing 2 cards because I have way too many cards, right? I'm forced to draw off of these 2, but then this one I just decline. And then I'll play this And I could also play the Mistcloak Herald. Yeah, because I have 2 protection spells already. But it's not about decking, it's about like that take the loot. I don't know. Murderous Rider. I will cast the dive down here. Seems pretty good. You have 1 card in hand. You cannot kill me. You can gain a couple of life. Yeah. I really actually wish this was the 1 mana one, because I could prevent the damage and then they don't gain life, right? Yeah, they're just trying to gain a bunch of life. So they go to 10. So they did all their stuff, right? So I can block this. I guess it doesn't matter what I block. I guess both of these are the same. I block this and I slip this out the back. And there we go. Staggering inside. Wow. That was really impressive, actually. All right. That was really good. Okay. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Now that could have just been a fluke. We'll see what it's like this game. All right, we got turn 1 Hoplite. We could also have Mistcloak Herald. I actually think I would rather have Mistcloak Herald. Is that crazy? Am I crazy? I guess it's a question of like, no, it actually should probably be Hoplite. I guess it depends what we draw. If we draw a protection spell, or something that targets, I don't know. Yeah, but it definitely depends on what they do turn 1, and what kind of deck we think they're on. So, yep. Oh my god, I played Pioneer yesterday, and I'm playing Hullbreaker Horror. Like, is it Hullbreaker Horror controls? Like, Thing in the Ice, Hullbreaker Horrors, plus cantrips, plus big scorns, things like that. And everybody was like, when I was playing against them, I was playing like, Spirewolf Canal, like Steam Vents, and they were like, and I was playing Thing in the Ice, and they go like, okay, like and they don't see Phoenix, and they go, are you running any Phoenixes? And I just go, I don't have to tell you. Okay. So, red mana, nothing. It could be mono red with a bad hand. Maybe we just play Mistcloak Herald and kind of let it go for fodder. Like yeah. So like that was the right play, right? Because I think we'd rather have this out on the field. Robber of the Rich. What they exiled? Exiled an Otawara. It's fine, right? I think we will pay the 2 life, put the Hoplite into play, and then plan to use Slip Out the Back. Yeah. Or there's only when we cast a spell. It's not like reverse ward. Interesting line there. Casting that before. All right, so we can block. Oh, they take our Hoplite. Fun. And we'll slip out the back. It's unfortunate that it doesn't actually like kind of save us, right? Psychic Curious Obsession, I think that's what I want to do. And I have to attack with it. And they either take 5 and we draw a card, or they block with their Karizev. I would like to draw a card. Battlewise Hoplite. I think I'm just going to play the Adanto Vanguard and use it to block. Is that crazy? And like not pay the life. Like they can just block. like, is on blocking duty. They have a thing to use that mana. Oh, that is not good. Oh, that's not good. Doesn't matter what we block here. We're taking 2. Not taking the damage there. It's a dumb idea. I'd be at 5. Curious Obsession. I think I'd play the Hoplite here and put Curious Obsession on my other Hoplite, so that I know what I'm drawing here, right? I get to scry before I attack. Take this. Interesting. I guess you're right. We should have not attacked. I think I'm just playing Mystical Carol here and blocking with a bunch of stuff. We block here and here. Sorry, let's do this right. We take, oh, we die. We die on our upkeep, yeah. Oops. All right. I don't think it really mattered. Oh, they had Embercleave. Cool. All right, good game. Good game. It didn't matter, yeah. That's the other thing was like Teamer Battle Rage. Everyone's like looking at Teamer Battle Rage and being like, I wonder if it's gonna make an impact in any of the formats. Like, hey, this card is called Embercleave. It exists. All right. That's kind of why, I guess, like in best of 3, I would just like put a bunch of portable holes in my sideboard because that seemed pretty tough. Yeah, it's probably like one of the worst matchups. Again, that's like, I know like Brazen Bar wouldn't help theirs, Belt-Pierce doesn't help theirs, so I guess Belt-Pierce might have countered the Embercleave. Could have if I had it. But yeah. Auto Blue always had trouble against other edge, right? But then didn't they have like the Jin, and like the Jin was just like a X4 blocker that was just like beefy, or like Jin in Pioneer isn't good enough. It's too slow. I don't know where the crumbs on my desk are coming from. I'm down for this. Mixcloak Carol, Staggering Insight. Oh, you know I am. Ooh. Oh, but I just got it, right? I just got a slam. I just got a slam wham. Need some lands. They got the same thing on. Yeah, that's fine. That does not have unblockable though. Let's just go attacking. That is a sad. Let's just play this. Shago. Points as many curious sessions, yeah. That is true. I think I'm just gonna do this and force them to act by casting Dive Down. Yeah. It's like even if they counter this or they pump their thing, like my thing is living. So, yep, that's fine. That is very fine. That's funny. That's really funny. I was like, screw this, we're out. We climbing. I would love to have some games where I can kind of discern, you know, kind of where the deck's at, but oh well. Do we not have enough spells? Maybe we like don't have enough spells in the deck, because like I'm noticing that like we draw a lot of hands with just creatures. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Let's see where we get. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna just put a dive down, as they say. Issue here is we don't have double blue. Actually, we don't have two blue sources, so are we getting Thoughtseize here? Yeah, definitely a little creature heavy here. I'm wondering if there's something we can do about that. Stitcher's Supplier. Oh, I know where this is. So we just play Slitherblade, right? Getting pushed here. We're on 20 creatures. Is that true? 4 Hoplite, 8 of the, and then we're on 2 Odonto. We're on 16. We're on 18. Yeah. I don't have 4 Odontos in. Ooh, I really need to draw a Okay, hear me out. What if we Curious Obsession, hope to draw a blue source? If we don't, we play Hoplite and we still have a Curious Obsession target. Sag. We still play this. I think it's only 2. I can check after this, but I think it's only 2 Odonto Vanguard. And honestly, I might even cut them because they're not even that good. And we can run God's Willing, because that would help us here. God's Willing would help us like put Curious Obsession. Like if this was God's Willing, we could name red, right, and then like get in for damage. Oh, this doesn't actually die to this unless they play another one. So this was correct. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Illuminator Virtuoso. That was like another card that I was like, we need to put that in. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'd actually really like God's Willing here, but yeah, we can try the Virtuoso. But I feel like are they just like killing all our dudes? That would be big sad. No blocks. There's no Parhelion in here, is there? No. Okay. Because the one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to I don't want to. I guess they also have a blood token here. I don't want to attack them, have them block, and then. But I think that's what we got to do here, right? Like we got to start getting in. Do I want to do that? Yeah, because I kind of want to force them to block so that I can so I can actually start dealing damage. What are they waiting for? And I think I'm gonna keep up dive down here. They just have like too much. Like they could have another fatal push. They could have so much stuff. So again, they're gonna block here. That's fine. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave everything back in our hands. But yeah, try the Virtuoso after this. That's probably right. That would kind of help us loot through our deck. Yeah, it just seems to do all of the things. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, that's a really nice mill. I don't really necessarily care about the fact that it's lands. I care about the fact that it is not Parhelion. No Parhelions here, and they didn't activate this, so like we are safe from Greasefang for a couple of turns here. All right. Opponent is reading our cards. Lightning Axe. Sure. I will dive down. Oh, do they have Fatal Push? Please don't have Fatal Push. Sweet. Like now they're in a really rough spot, right? They can't they can't attack with their dude unless they want to take some damage and give us some cards, which looks like they're going to do. Okay, good with me. They have a lot of stops here because of the blood token. They just seem to be just slow at clicking through it, which is, you know, understandable. Oh no, they had a play. Okay, interesting. I mean, okay. I assume they are blocking. I would appreciate it if you made the play a little faster. Okay. All right, we'll play the Hoplite here. So, if they cast something to kill the Hoplite, I will obviously protect it. If they attack, I might also protect it. Just because, like, they were so low on card, like, we're almost half health. I don't want to go to 8. I want to block, but I also don't want to lose my Hoplite. So, I'm going to do this. If they have a response, like, so be it. The worst possibility here is that they Fatal Push the Hoplite. And even then, I think I'm going to keep that, actually. $12 rare wild short of building in Soul? Yeah, yikes. That's rough. Alright, what do they got? So Hoplite still on the right still has hexproof. So they can't target it. Just playing another Blood Tithe Harvester? Sure. I think I am down to just attack. Play it slow. Alright, they're letting us draw a card. I'm down. I am down to draw. There's no reason for us not to play that, but it is rough. So our opponent here can Blood Tithe Harvester, sack it and kill, try to kill our Hoplite or try to kill our Hoplite. Sorry, I keep on forgetting they are both Hoplites. But we can protect it with Dive Down, so we're all good. It's a lot of Epicures. All right, what are you doing with your harvester? We attacking or are we on block duty? Do. The staggering insight would be amazing here, right? All right, so they do not attack, which is interesting. Yeah, okay. Oh, I called it. I called it. Yeah, don't mind if I do. So now this is not only a 6/7 with lifelink, but any damage to it is prevented. So like, even if they had the creatures to block it, it doesn't die. That is huge. And they're forced to like block and stuff, so heck yeah. Opponent doesn't realize this is sorcery speed. But yeah, I figured the Battlewise Hoplite would be pretty underwhelming. I do think that in this deck it's okay still. Like it's acceptable, right? Again, we'll try out the Virtuoso. And I think both of them will behave very similarly, right? Like this all, because if you think about it, if you compare this to Virtuoso, this always gets a counter no matter what, and still like kind of provides some kind of card filtering. The only difference is that this doesn't have double strike. This doesn't have double strike, so like this might not be as aggressive, right? All right, so now that we got our staggering insight here, I'm just gonna send all. Right, they are on. By the way, our opponent should concede here, shouldn't they? Like, they're on 2 lands. They have this thing staring them down, and they got a bunch of 1/1s. Like, yes, you have 5 blood tokens, but you just blocked with your blood tithe harvester. You gotta finish their quest. All right, there you go. That was not planned. I did not make them concede. Maybe they were like counting. No, they were like counting up how many spells did I cast? Okay, I completed my quest. You know, maybe. Oh, sorry, we were gonna change. So I was about to be like, are we good? Like, I feel like this deck's fine. But yeah, let's change. Oh no, it was the full 4. Okay, so there we go. So we can even like cut down this. We can do the Virtuoso. Are we doing the full 4? Or are we putting in God's Willing? We can do like that and like cut to Virtuoso, or like cut to Hoplite even maybe. Of the this one we liked, right? Maybe we cut like this one. We could just do 2 make disappear. I'm down going down to 2 make disappear. I actually don't mind that. We haven't really needed it, right? I'm down for that. Let's try that. Try that and see how it goes. I put 4. Did I put 4 God's Willing? And it's also possible that like make disappear should just be 2 copies of God's Willing. But then we have so many 1-mana spells, right? Woo-wee! Ooh, buddy. I'm waiting on Slither Blade, right? I'm like going top land, turn to Slither Blade, dive down, right? Make him think we're control or something. Mausoleum Wanderer. Hate it. But it's fine, right? It's like we that kind of counteracted our play, right? But we can just stagger insight next turn anyways. Like I just want to jam this, right? Counter it, sure. Honestly, like that could have gone so much worse. Could have gone so much worse for me. No! Oh wait, shoot! I could have slipped out the back hit, but eh. That would have been funny, right? Give it a +1/+1 counter, and then ooh. I think I'm just doing this. See, this is where I would very much like the. Oh, come on! You're telling me you have Spell Pierce. Oh, you have another Geist. Oh my god. This is where I'd like to make disappear. I think we lose now, right? Unless we draw another one. Dang. Ow. Rough. Big rough. Come on. Lofty Denial. Fun. I forgot this could counter any spell. Alright, so we're dead, right? Like, we're just dead. Yeah, that also makes me want to just get out of this game. I guess I should have done this in response, right? Yeah, that's probably gonna do it. All right. Yeah, if we drew like either Curious Obsession or Staggering Insight, that would have been a way to come back, but yeah. Honestly, if we only lose to other Curious Obsession decks, I feel like it's not a loss, right? Not a loss. All right, we'll do a couple more with this, and then we'll switchy. I want to try out. I guess not Blue Eye Control, but what other we can do? Kalitas, or we can do. I don't know. I feel like that's too boring. What else is in a Hanger Backwalker? Soul, maybe do Soul. If you send me an Soul list, I'll craft it if I can. I might also just like buy some packs. Ooh, okay. I meant more like through standard means. I want to keep this. I Mystical Carol into Curious Obsession, draw cards. Yeah, just like send me. I mean, it's fine. Oh, there seems to be some stuff missing. It looks like I can't tell. All right, Curious Obsession, go. All right, give me a land, please. Sag. This is Bance. It's Orc. Excuse me? We'll play that Slither Blade here. Hope that we draw into a land, please. What is? Oh, it's just bad Yorion. We're gonna lose to bad Yorion. Play this. Play Virtuoso. Oh shit! Virtuoso into Staggering Insight with double strike. Okay, sweet. I'll take a look at that. Sweet. All right, got it. Oh, okay. This makes sense. Then you get a 3-drop, and we're dead. I think we've lost. Yeah, they Skyclave us. They can do the same thing next turn. We can do this and Hoplite and God's Willing. Does that even work? Can we block targeted, dealt damage, enchanted, or equipped? So yeah, we'll God's Willing here and get protection from white. Now they can't like deputy us or anything like that. So you may. They didn't have to do that. But like, what are they getting here now? I don't think there's a blue creature that Renegade Rallier. Oh, and then just get wow. Yeah, so this is the like new like or like kind of build for Enigmatic. And we're just like dead, right? They have, yeah, we're super dead. We are super dead. Wow. That felt really bad. We really just needed well, we just needed a land earlier, and that would have worked out. Oh well. So let me see this here. So we got Ornithopter, Suncoil, Smith, Eater of Virtue. Yeah, this looks pretty standard. And then just Insole plus Darksteel. Yeah, I think I should have the stuff for this. I forget if I have Spires. If I don't, I'll buy stuff. Might not have Spires. But I should have most of it, if not all of this, already. Forget if I have Eater Virtues. I like, but again, it's like a card, a one-of that I could craft. Keep. I saw Mistcloak Herald and Curious Obsession. And slip out the back. Not even sure Eater is good. I'm not sure it is either. What does it do? When a creature dies, exile it. As long as a card exile with Eaters has flying. Oh, it gives them the stats and what it gives. Oh, I guess it's Stonecolor Serpent. I don't know. We'll try it out. Alright. Tapped land go, sure. Should I have saved it for Virtuoso? I don't know. I'm just gonna pay 2 life and say go. You may consider. Might just be better as another All That Glitters. Yeah, I'm surprised that there's only 2 All That Glitters. There's also, do you have the Saga in there? Yeah, okay, you got the Saga. Gross. I kind of want to just play the Virtuoso, though. I guess I should have, sorry, I should have attacked first. I was just like, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it doesn't affect my play. Kind of hate All That Glitters. I think it's really good. I think it's really, really good. Yes, you may opt. Crash through consider op. So is this like Phoenix or something? You got it. You gonna whatever it is, lightning axe something. That seems fine. Yeah, this looks like a lightning axe. Yeah, seems fine. You got it. All right, so now we can Staggering Insight onto our Virtuoso, Connive, bin a Hoplite, because like who needs that anymore? And then the Hoplite is a 3/3 double strike that draws 2 cards. Holy moly, where was this card? And why did I not have it in my deck before? Alright, here we go. We got 2 protection spells, 3 protection spells really. Young Pyromancer, sure. That is a Ledger Shredder, sure. Seems fine. Sure. Just go tagging. I guess we can cast this here and connive again. Or we can also make them dead in 2 turns. I think I want them to be dead in 2 turns. Yeah, okay. Do I need to do more with this list? I feel like this is good. I feel like that's it. Do we need to do any more with this list? Like we could do a sideboard, but like I care more about like the main deck. Like I can make up a sideboard real quick, but like I feel like this is fine. All right, so there we go. This was Blue 8 Heroic. We found that yeah, Little Hoplite is pretty great. The 8 Obsessions, fantastic. The Staggering Insight really showing its case in a couple of matchups with Lifelink. But then also when we added the Virtuoso in, that was fantastic. Not only just being another heroic card, but having Double Strike with Curious Obsession and Staggering Insight is really powerful. Yeah, so good. Yeah, we found that the Hoplite here is like fairly medium. It's not bad. It's essentially just a worse version of Hoplite, and a worse, like I wouldn't say a worse version of Virtuoso, but like definitely not as kind of snowbally. It's a lot slower to get going. It helps that it scries, but yeah. You know, so definitely not a crazy card, but I think in this deck it's reasonable. You definitely say worst version of Virtuoso. Okay, reasonable take. But yeah. But I still think we're running it, right? That's the whole thing. It's like it's not as good as Virtuoso, but like we're running it because we need to, right? And we needed more stuff than just our 8 unblockable dudes and our Hoplite. So we needed some extra dudes. Yeah. Dive down, fantastic. Slip at the back, really good. Putting counters on stuff, you know, Staggering Insight, giving lifelink, and then you protect it with Slip Out the Back, and then all of a sudden you're gaining more life. It can sometimes be awkward with Curious Obsessions and whatnot, where if you face it out, you know, while you're attacking, can be kind of not so great. But that never really happened in any of our games. So a lot of times our opponent either wasn't interacting with us or it was interacting on their turn. You know, with fatal pushes and whatnot, and lightning axes, even though they were instant speed. Just a lot of people making that decision, for better or worse. I don't know. We didn't get to test out God's Willing or Make Disappear. God's Willing was relevant in like 1 or 2 cases, but I think it's still a good inclusion. We never ever saw or even cast or even saw Make Disappear. So yeah, this is a card that we're like really don't know about, but so, you know, we don't know about. As for the like mana base, seemed fine. Sometimes a little bit awkward wanting to have double blue. So like maybe we even like just like go down on a white source, like go up a blue source, because like being able to turn 1 Herald. Or turn one dude into turn 2 Curious Obsession plus a protection spell kind of seemed good. Where there was a couple of games where we had a blue and a white, or like a double dual land plus a plains, and that was kind of awkward at times. So anyways, those are some, just kind of just general takeaways of the deck. But overall, the deck was really, really powerful, really fun. I got a couple of bad matchups. That's fine. But still really, really cool and interesting that, again, like not only just Hoplite, but sorry, favorite Hoplite, but Battlewise Hoplite showing up. Again, I was very skeptical of this card and its power level. Again, it's not as good as Virtuoso, some might say, but still contributing to a deck. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and you can catch me live twitch.tv/Ruxora098. You can also leave a like, comment, subscribe. It would really help me out, and so on and so on. All right, guys, I'll see you guys for the next video.